I'm right behind you. Still here.
Damnable tavern. Damnable
Men
owner.
always
How dare
believe
you
they
allow
are
that
in
wizard to
control
engage in
of
such a
everything
salacious
around
display?
them. When they find out
Scandalous.
they are not, they think they have failed. Instead of learning a simple truth women already know.
I think you're right.
They hear only the wind.
How may little D'Artagnan help a big one such as yourself? Yes, indeed. This one labors long and hard to earn his keep. Hunting can be tiring, exhausting, but this one must press on. Although... This one is feeling a bit lazy today. What if you were to bring him some bear pelts instead? He will pay you well.
Hello. Oh, hi.
Because this one has lucrative contracts with the merchants in Bruma that ensure he makes a profit. So D'Artagnan will simply offer you a price between the standard going rate of the pelts and the lucrative price he will receive. Profit for everyone, yes? Except Sidis Marusius. He has no idea he's being ripped off. Excellent. Just return to this one when you have, oh, say, 10 of the pelts. Oh, in Oblivion told that guy he's a good singer. I've heard Daedros do better. His name is Reynard, even told. Damned fool apparently thinks he's the divine's gift to singing. He's terrible. He's loud. You can hear his terrible performances from the streets. It's getting very irritating. The beggar, Randy, has shown a particular interest in getting Reynard to shut up for some reason. You could go speak with him. Perhaps he'd even pay you. This one likes to stay south of the border. The Empire makes the Nords let you through the walls. It is better than constant wandering, even if not so profitable. But there are still many septums to be had. If you mean to ask why D'Artagnan is nothing elsewhere, it is quite simple. He came to Citadel a great many years ago. So long ago, he does not even remember the reason. And he has stayed here since. There are plenty of opportunities for adventure and profit, if one knows to look in the right places. About D'Artagnan? Not so much to tell. He comes from elsewhere, but his home is in Cyrodiil. He has spent most of his time walking Tamriel in this place, and so far, he has no desire to leave. This one hunts, and he sells for a tidy profit. He plunders ancient tombs and caves in search of treasure, and treasure he finds. He lives comfortably, even if he is not rich. He is self-sufficient, and he is content. A fair question. For my trade is perhaps not so obvious on first glance. This one calls himself a hunter and fur trader. He stalks the wilds of the Geralds and brings down the beasts and the deer. He skins them and sells the furs here in Bruma. The Nords love bear pelts, this one has found. Well, this one does also sometimes explore the caves and tombs of the wilds in search of treasure, and sometimes he finds. Well, sometimes this one will take what is left unguarded and resell it to a more deserving owner. For a small finder's fee, of course. This one prefers cat burglar. You mean for cat burglary, honored friend? And the answer is no. Most of the time, anyway.
I don't know. If you see any big, strong men around.
This one does have occasional run-ins with the law, he admits. There is actually a particularly unfortunate situation currently occurring. This one has been falsely accused of stealing from Icewind Traders, the general store. They tell him he has stolen their hides, and that he is selling them at his stall. This is false. This one has done nothing of the sort. In fact, perhaps you could help. Adius Villius is the captain of the guard here in Bruma. If you speak to him, perhaps he will change his mind. This one fears he considers him a dirty thief and will not hear his pleas. Thank you. May you eternally walk on the warmest, glistening sands. These pleasantries please you, yes? Then Khajiit will continue.
Still here.
Septim for an Argonian down on his luck.
Dozen old enemies would fight instead.
Please, madam. Just one septim. I am. I try to be fairly humble. But sitting here day after day, not being able to hear myself think for the racket he's causing, well, it tries my scales. Why do you ask? Are you interested in helping? There certainly isn't much a lowly Argonian beggar could do. No, don't kill him. I am many things, but I am not a murderer. If I hear word of Renaud's death, I'll go straight to Adius, and you'll be a wanted criminal. Thank you very much. I am a beggar. I can't even afford a roof over my head, and I can barely afford to eat. However, if you were to deal with Renaud, I can arrange for you to be paid.
Rizada the Resplendent, Enchanter Extraordinaire, Illusionist Incredible, Restorer Remarkable, and Destructor Distinguished, at your service. Bruma is the last bastion of Imperial land before the border and the harsh ravages and independent college of Skyrim. Those poor souls who find themselves overcome with vexation at the shockingly bureaucratic nature of Cyrodiil's key magical institutions, well, they tend to, peregrinate to Skyrim. When the Imperial Border Guards halt them at the selvage, so to speak, they lodge in Bruma. Thusly, my wares are in great demand. Why, of course not. No self-respecting mage joins those scurrilous syndicates. Oh, my friend, I'm strictly independent. That's what allows me to cut out the bumbledom and bring you only straightforward sortilege. What an intriguing inquest. I do indeed have a bed. Well, a bedroll. I do not own property in Bruma, for the city is full, and I am somewhat of a latecomer. That, and not being registered to any property, grants the Synod and College of Whispers less opportunity to persecute, hound, maltreat, and, molest me, as they are wont to do. Yes, indeed. To my great regret, a few scalawags here in Bruma appear to have not paid their bills for their enchanted weapons from Rosada. I am beside myself with angst about this, as you can no doubt imagine. So, my fair and, might I say, rather imposing friend, if you would be willing to speak to these scoundrels and acquire my warranted compensation, I would be most obliged. Excellent! Allow me to arm you with more knowledge of the aforementioned mischief makers. You'll need to speak with Roland Wickert, the young chap at the Synod Conclave here in Bruma. Stantis Valeria is the second of these reprobates, the owner of the Geraldview Tavern. The third is Stable Master Ila the Upright. Clearly the title was given rather than deserved. Do this for me, and I shall bestow coin upon you for each, and a truly copious recompense indeed once all three mischief makers are dealt with.
Indeed, this is odd. And you say it just appeared here out of thin air?
It isn't mine, that's for sure. Where do you think it came from?
What is with this commotion? Where did that come from? Who made this mess?
That's the thing. We don't know.
It just appeared, out of thin air. Maybe that stranger over there has something to do with it.
You there, come here.
You there, come here. Don't play ignorant with me. You are involved in this somehow. I mean, really. You expect me to believe that you just happened to randomly walk in just as this statue appeared here? Really? You genuinely have no idea what I'm talking about? You may be telling the truth, or you may not be. I suppose we'll just have to wait and see. Well then, I apologize for the inconvenience. Welcome to the Bruma Synod Conclave. Attendant, clean up this mess, would you? And take that statue to the back for examination.
Yes, First Adjunct.
Greetings, my friend. Welcome. Welcome to the Bruma Synod Conclave. I'm Alentis Rentilia, Alteration Trainer, Spell Seller, and your humble servant.
I'm Roland Wickert. Hello? Me? I'm the resident destruction expert here. Well, if you want to call me an expert, but I wouldn't. I'm still learning, honing my craft, as they say. My ultimate goal is to perfect the art of defensive spellcasting. I want to be able to conjure the raw power of combative forces of nature and beyond at will. But that'll have to come later. Hopefully sooner later, rather than later. I think the same as everyone else around here about them. That they're another magical organization that the Synod have no standing relationship with. Oh, I'm sorry. I completely slipped my mind. Here you go.
As it is, I don't exactly have the time for trifles such as this. You seem like a helpful fellow. Would you be willing to help discover the source of this mysterious object? If so, let me know. I could use someone of strong...
You there, a traveler, in my house? Why, of course, you are here to sample the sweet sounds of Renard Haven Tone and his lute, or his flute. Noise nuisance? Noise nuisance? What do you take me for, some Halliway wastrel? I'm a bard, you impudent fool! How dare you speak to me in such a manner? And whoever complained, such nerve! Ah, yes, but you were the messenger girl, weren't you? You are the one who came to deliver their infernal message. Indeed, whoever it was that complained is likely an agent of Maroon's Dagon. For who else would have such distaste for the beauty of music? Then they should have asked me to play lullabies. That would have been sufficient. I believe one of those goes something like, you know, in the great green tomb there was a chorus, and a troll that had been dead since Sundays, and a picture of a war jumping over the mountains. That kind of thing. They could have asked for that, but no. Instead they proclaim me a nuisance. The nerve. The nerve. First you insult me, then you offer me aid. How unexpected. At least you're learning your place. Yes, I suppose there's something you can do. My prize loot is missing, and I'm forced to use this shoddy replacement. It is impacting my ability to perform greatly. It is even making my renditions of Valenwood's Color Streams Anew into Sinew sound worse. Valenwood's Color Streams Anew into Sinew. That is a basic ballad. Absolutely basic. So, go and fetch my loot. Some thief took it, probably. Somewhere here in Broom, I imagine. Off you go. Time's a-wasting. Annoying! I will try to hold my rage for now, but do not try my patience, Rube. Go fetch the loot before I clunk you over the head with my flute!
Wine, mead, ale, water. What will it be? I'm sure you are. I purchased one of Razada's... what did he call them? Pleasure candles? Yeah, that's it. He said it would make the customers enjoy their Geralt view experience more. In reality, it just clogged the nose. So much so that a few of my regulars nearly choked to death. So no, I don't think I'll be giving him his money. I'm sorry for any inconvenience I may cause you, but I'm not giving Razada coin for ripping me off. Fine, fine. I don't like it, but here, take the coin. Better than getting hung up on a legal technicality. My advice, always carry a good stock of potions and storage around with you. Never know when you'll lie
I'd rather be somewhere else.
Raldar Silverpow, retired hunter and tracker at your service.
I see you, Dragonborn. May you find shade.
Word coming down from Skyrim that a dragonborn emerged. Wonder who it could be.
sell the finest horses in Bruma. Well, the only horses in Bruma, but nevertheless the finest. Ah, yes, the enchanted horse hay he sold me. What a joke. The only thing magical about the hay was that it caught on fire very easily. My horses clippity-clop over it, and boom, it goes up in smoke. Nearly burnt down my stable. Well, I managed to get some use out of it as a way of getting rid of pests. Pretty fun to use, too. But he did still swindle me. Here, take the coin back to Rosada, but tell him to check that his enchanted items actually do what they say they do next time. I sell paint horses. They're leaner and more agile than the hulking horses you'll find across the border in Skyrim. Admittedly, there are better breeds of horses elsewhere in Cyrodiil, but none of them come as cheaply as mine. Faster and leaner indeed. Might not be able to withstand quite as many sword blows, mind you, but who cares about that, eh? Unless you tend to use your horse as some sort of fighting partner. Life as a stable master isn't so bad. It can be downright rewarding sometimes. Though, and I'm embarrassed to admit this, but... well, we did lose a horse a few weeks ago. The owner's incredibly upset, as you can imagine. According to a few people nearby, it galloped off to the north, but I don't know where it could have gone to or why. Sadly, I haven't had the time to look into it either. Believe me, traveler, if you do that for me, I'd be very grateful. Like I said, it went off to the north. I'd start there.
Not anymore. I'm not a bandit anymore. I've left that life behind me. But damn if the shadows of the past won't cling to me like an addled ogre. I'm no one now, but I used to be one of Tharina's cutters. Deadliest bandits in the Gerals. All of Cyrodiil, I'd say. But I've had enough of that life. And now I'm just another nobody. At least I wish I was. Cutters make that hard, though. There's a group of cutters after me. They're not pleased that I defected and know their secrets. If I go to Bruma, they'll find me. If I go elsewhere in Cyrodiil, they'll find me. Probably find me here too, but it's my best chance. Maybe. But it won't be easy. They've sent retching Cornelius and his lackeys after me. Probably searching the wilderness as we speak. If you want to help me, the only way is to take out Cornelius. Well, it's your funeral. Be warned. Cornelius, when he goes after people, tends to travel with hunting dogs and cutter accomplices. He'll put up a fight. I'll head to Bruma. If you manage to end Cornelius without being dismembered, return to me there. and I'll give you a reward. See you.
Hello. What brings you here of all places? Oh, really now? That's interesting. Very interesting. Almost as interesting as, say, Rodman. I love a good mug of Rodman. In fact...
안녕하세요.
Now, get him!
D11.
What is it? Oh, where was it? What happened to it? Fantastic news! So it's still alive? I'll go get it as soon as I can. Thank you very much for your help, traveler. Here, have this coin as a token of my appreciation. Goodbye, friend.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Be careful if you head into the north. Part of the camp. That area is prone to avalanches.
Please, madam. Just one septim.
Hello. Looking for the news. Talk to you later.
Razada the Resplendent greets you. How can my arcane ability and esoteric enlightenment help you on this fine day? Indeed it is. Why are you looking at me like that? Go on, shoot! Ah, right, that, small matter. Almost slipped my mind. Here, take this spell tome. I came up with the spell myself, you know. To conjure a zombie. Ooh. I modified the standard spell to make it more effective, and I believe you will like the results. Suckered by the synod, weary of the whispers, why not do somewhere more agreeable? We got it a magical
I'm Bonus. My dad is Albekius. What's your name?
Away with you, Rube! The hat? The hat? You dare refer to it as a hat? This bumpkin is a Colovian forearm? They were all the rage back in the Third Era, though their popularity has since waned. But I, the illustrious Reed Olivan Toad, am spearheading their revival. Not only am I a pioneer of music, I am also a pioneer of fine fashions. Soon, when you see all and sundry walking around sporting them, you'll know in the back of your mind that we not even Tone was there first. Ridiculous! Ridiculous! You wouldn't know high fashion if bid you senseless. So let's not tempt high fashion, huh, Piss and Rube? Nope, not at all. Try asking the ruffians over at the Restful Watchman. That's where most of the riffraff like to drink themselves into a stupor.
I've got your back.
Good afternoon. I don't like it. It's better than in a place like Bravo, sure, but I miss the Imperial City. That and my dad. I want to see things, but he never lets me too far out of his sight, or the sight of the guards. I want to see the forests and the ogres and the minotaurs and the trolls for myself, not through the window of some carriage with my dad. My dog, Scruffy, is missing. He's been gone for days and I'm worried about him. Scruffy and I were playing by the North Gate. Dad called me for dinner, and it was only later that day that I noticed he was missing. Maybe that means he went north. It probably does. But Dad won't let me out into the wilderness, though. Would you mind looking for Scruffy? I'll be your best friend forever. Yes! Come back to me with Scruffy, please, stranger!
Can you not see where you are going?
I've got rooms, I've got food and drinks, and 1,000 elven ladies under my belt. Well, honestly, sometimes I do. I'm only saying this because I suspect you might be able to help me out. You see, there's this snooty Altmer that came through here a few days back. One of those haughty Alinor types. Newcomer to Bruma. Well, he came here, not realizing that the Gerald view might have been more to his tastes. After he witnessed a few of our, morally gray activities and an exceptional display of promiscuity, well, he decided to leave. Now, in his outrage and disgust, he's planning to try and press charges against my tavern. If you could just talk him down, I'd appreciate it. Because I can pay you, and I'm just too charming to resist. Why wouldn't you help me? Great. He's probably storming around town right now, trying to rabble-rouse against the Watchman. Put a stop to it. Seems to me you're starting trouble asking questions like that. This is a fine establishment. We don't pretend to be more than we are, though.
Now, what can I get you? See you around.
To fail at a simple job like that. No way it was just a coincidence. It must have been... Oh, hello. What are you looking at? Speak. That's none of your... I suppose there's no harm in telling you now. Who knows? Maybe you'll be able to help. I'm a mercenary. Been one for years now, and I don't often fail a job. But this last time, I did fail, but not through any fault of my own. I'd been hired by some anonymous noble to clear out a cave full of bandits near Bruma. Offered some nice coin, too. My wife came with me. We were battle partners. Things were going well until we were ambushed. Bandit reinforcements showed up out of nowhere, flanking us the way we came. They bound us and gagged us, left us disarmed and defeated. They left with my wife and left me to die. I managed to escape my captivity, but when I got back to the cave, they'd gone. All of them, including my wife. I've been searching for her damn near a whole year now. No success. Praise Malakath. Once you turn up something solid, let me know. I'll be here. The best place to start is probably the castle. Ask the nobles, see if they know anything.
Can I help you? Even if I did, why would I tell you anything? So you could go like the good little saint you are and tell the guards? Huh, no. Oh, really? Well, in that case, I suppose I can make an exception. We kicked that old horker out of here a little while back. Can still hear him from his house across the way. It'd be nice to get rid of that nuisance. Here's the truth. Yes, I took it. It was made out of a fine oak and encrusted with some rubies. Good gold, friend. So I sold it to some of my most prolific business partners. Capstone Cave. It's not too far from Bruma. By all means, go take it up with them. Either they'll kill you or you'll kill them. Makes no difference to me. Our business has already concluded. However, I have a smarter proposal. We drove Renaud out of the Watchman, and he's no doubt had the same happen at the Gerald View. He's out of work. I'm sure you've seen the hilarious Bardic Masterclass posters he's putting up all around Bruma in the hope of keeping a roof over his head. Well, tell him he's got a new venue to play at. Tell him to go to Capstone and play. Those boys have been looking for some entertainment for a while now. You'll have to negotiate it with them at the cave first, of course. If you do that, either they keep him and Renaud is successfully out of Bruma, or they punish him, and no one's any the wiser. As you should. Which option you decide to pursue is your concern. Negotiate him a job or retrieve the loot by force. Doesn't matter much to me. Just don't drag me into this again. My only interest in Renaud is hearing him shut up. This is not my affair.
Hello. Oh, hi. I'm glad I ran into you.
Nordic heritage, Nordic culture, Nordic metalwork.
were more agreeable. Razada the resplendent boutique of magical wonders.
1 coin is all I ask. Is that really so much? I, that I am, fought in the Great War against the Dominion. I lost my weapon, lost my sight, and lost my freedom. Can't do much now on account of my eye. If only I had an extra septum to help me buy a loaf of bread.
I've heard a thing or two, but it's going to cost you. Haha, yes, that's what I like. Thank you.
Heard about that Underpall fort? They say necromancers are holed up there. Probably killing passerby and raising them as undead server-whatsits.
Oh, look, a pumpkin. Wonderful. You have served your purpose, Rube. And for that, I am extremely surprised. Go now, and know that you are tolerated by Renaud, even toned. Ah yes, that insignificant matter. I will cut out the nighttime rehearsals and keep them for the morning. That is what you wanted, yes? Do not speak of this again, lest you lose my tolerance, Rube.
How do you do?
You're back, and that infernal screeching is gone. You convinced him? Ah, this is a relief I've been yearning for months now. My most sincere thanks, honored friend. While you were dealing with Renaud, I went and asked around town. People donated coin to a reward pot. Truly, this moistens my scales. No one would, this is not. What can I do with this gold, traveler? What could I do with it? Yes, thank you. I will go to Leowin and begin a new life. Perhaps even return to Black Marsh in time. Thank you, honored friend. Thank you. But, here. Take this old keepsake of mine. I don't need it anymore.
Risada the Resplendent, Enchanter Extraordinaire, Illusionist Incredible, Restorer Remarkable, and Destructor.
What is it?
You are not fit to stand before me! Begone, wastrel!
What can I get you?
What does this one want with D'Artagnan?
Damnable tavern! Damnable owner! How dare he allow that lizard to engage in such a salacious display?
Just looking down in the
Scandalous!
cellar. We're out of Greenwood mead, still, it looks like. We've been out for a week now.
Ha! That isn't going to happen, I'm afraid.
I wrote the order of pages ago. I can't track down...
It's a dingy squad filled with criminals, rats, and lice. The amount of underhanded deals and crooked business that goes on there, it beggars belief. I want its proprietor to land in hot water with our dear guard captain. He deserves it, no? Say, would you help me with that? You should help me because the tavern is filled with criminals. They deal with bandits. They steal, they rob. Surely it's only right that they face justice for what they do. Excellent. As it so happens, I'm a mage by trade. I have access to many magical items from my home of Alinor. Take this. It's a very special memory gem. I have one active at all times, and this particular one recorded everything that happened at the tavern that night. take it and let the guard captain listen to it. Irrefutable evidence. I'm sure he'll see fit to take action then.
You walk on warm sands.
I may serve Count Gervain, but I take command from the guard captain.
The name's NVIDIA. I work at Northern Arms, the blacksmith, but it's closed right now.
For County Bruma. Word coming down from Skyrim that a dragonborn has emerged. Wonder who it could be. Come, warm yourself by the hearth. Ah, you did well to choose the Geralt View. Your room rental also includes complimentary access to the Geralt View bathhouse on the lower floor. Peruse it at your leisure. Our customers find it very rejuvenating. Your room is just here. Come, let me show you.
What is it?
You need anything else, you know where to find me.
Still here. Still here. behind you.
My water is yours.
Get me a sweet roll and some tea?
I've got your back.
Like relaxing some weather like this.
I've got your back. I'm right behind you. Still here. Still here. I'm right behind you.
Except being for an Argonian down on his luck.
I've got your back. I'm right behind you. Still here. Still here. I've got your back. I've got your back. I've got your back.
It's so bright out here. I don't know how you stand it.
Can I help you?
I've got your back.
How are you doing?
What is it?
What do you need?
I've got your back.
What do you need? I could really go for something sweet. Everything okay? Everything okay? Good morning. How are you doing?
Hello.
Gort's the name, killing's the game. call me Gort.
Get me a sweet roll and some tea.
My water
Like
is
relaxing
yours.
some weather like this.
See it. Report it.
Thank you, Mara, for allowing me to witness all of Skyrim's beauty today.
that was the end. Thank you, traveler. Here, have some of the herbs I found before they assaulted me. Goodbye.
Soul's a madman. Who made that noise?
How convenient. Oh, yes.
Traveler. Here, have some of the herbs I found before they assaulted me. Talk to you later. Here. Well, there.
Welcome to Greenwood. We don't have much in the way of lodgings. Are you here for our delicious Greenwood mead, or just to enjoy the sights? Yes, indeed. An old family recipe. Well, I say old. Amiel came up with it. He's father. Well, father-in-law. Gets sold all over Cyrodiil. The mead, I mean, not my father. Yes, indeed. An old family recipe. Well, I say old. Amiel came up with it. He's father. Well, father-in-law. Gets sold all over Cyrodiil. The mead, I mean, not my father. See you.
Good morning. Yes, indeed. Greenwood mead is enjoyed all over Cyrodiil, and we're the proud family that makes it all. A nice, calm, quiet life. Suits me nicely. Farewell.
How can old Emil help you? Goodbye. Good morning. Ah, Greenwood has a long and storied history. What do you want to know? This place used to be a little village called Bleeker's Way. They say it collapsed on account of infighting during the late Third Era. It was left weak, as one of its original inhabitant families got killed by the other. The family remaining never really managed to restore it to its former prosperity. Or so they say. Then, the Great War happened, and the village got caught in the crossfire. It ended about as well as you could expect. After all was said and done, I decided that I would build something here. It's a picturesque place, and I thought it'd be a shame to let this place become some sort of battle scar forever. That's how Greenwood started. I used to be a soldier in the Imperial Legion during the Great War. I was at Bleeker's Way during the skirmishing. Tried to defend it from the Dominion forces, but I was just one man. I pegged a couple of them with arrows and fled to safety. Aver's my son. Good lad. A bit set in his ways already for his age, but I guess that's what living in Greenwood does to you. Aver met Rona, love of his life. She is up in Bruma. They were both staying at the same inn, and after some talk at the bar, well, they ended up staying in the same bed, too. I know as much about it as you do. I made the mead. People seemed to like the recipe. I refined the recipe, and it just kept selling and selling. Why people like it so much? I thank the divines and my own hard work. Got to put your heart and soul into it. That's what makes it Greenwood mead. Or so I believe. Sure thing. What do you want to know? I'm Amiel. I founded this meadery and came up with the family recipe. Don't make it anymore, though. Afer and Rona run the business now. Yes, indeed. Very popular, too. Here, have a free sample. Straight from the meadery. Perhaps. We tend to draw our water from the nearby river, but the source is, sadly, currently infested with ogres. Strong brutes they are, let me tell you. Since we'd rather not get mauled by ogres, we haven't tried to clear them out. We're just normal people, not warriors. We've been hoping for a mercenary to happen by so we could get this problem sorted out. But not many tend to come around here. What do you say? There'll be coin involved? Great. There'll be some good coin in it for you if you return successful. The source is northeast of here. A river. Be careful.
완전 다른 게임이네요.
Hello. Good afternoon.
여기는 모두 지역이라서 그런 것도 있음요.
Excellent. Now we can get Greenwood mead production back on track. Thank you, my friend. Here, take this coin.
You've been sent on a fool's errand. Are you ready to die today? Your corpse will be the timber. Just die!
I am aware they are dead, yes.
And now, an artist's plea to an empire founded on bloodshed. Until we find our way home.
Excellent. Thank you, traveler. This will do an old soul some good. Come, you've helped me with this. The least you deserve is to be there when I lay them upon old Barnius's grave. Follow me.
Every soldier and blade, from peace they have strayed. We sing that they throw down their
games with me? That one you can, Wetlander.
Stupid dog. Stupid dog. Stupid dog.
Oh, Barnius, old friend, rest in peace. I still don't know whether dogs feel Arkay's embrace. I may never know. I'm not a pious man. But old Barnius, just know that I still remember you. Know that I still care. Watch over me from wherever you are, old friend. I still love you. Thank you so much, Traveler. You've truly calmed an old man's soul. My thanks again, Traveler. Well, stranger, if you'd be so kind, it would warm an old man's heart. Scruffy's his name, eh? Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? You are. That's right. Ah, I like him already. I see I found myself a true canine companion. Thank you, stranger. Thank you. It's not much, but have what little earnings I have. Gold pales so much in comparison to companionship. Food, drink, beds. Which one suits your fancy today? Excellent. The room is yours for a day. Your room is just here. Come,
Everything okay?
let me show you.
I woke from tears and screams. Nothing seems so real. The light, a land in flames. But then the skies fall down. The dream hit.
Where are you going?
I woke to see our empire, once great, now in ruins. Keep it in your heart. and the strength to break our sorrow. So may my dream come true before it fades away. Bless me, O fallen one, forgive me my sin. Come through that quiet light within. Hope has forsaken me, I linger here in shame. Grant me my wish, set me free. Hold me, O sacred one, lest night never ends. Grace me that blessed light, I pray, to your perfect star. Save me, O quiet one, my life, let it fade away. Promise my soul will find peace.